Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
We're back here with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins run, where we are entering into yet another monastery today. We have so many quests to do, but I realized that I forgot to read out Claude's birthday letter for us last time when we received it, so that was unkind of me. I was so caught up with the assassination attempt that I forgot to give him the due, I forgot to give him the due respect of reading the letter anyway. So let's do that. They say it's your birthday. Is that true? Either way, your golden deer got you a little gift. Enjoy. It's a short letter, but we may as well have read it anyway. And another thing, I was thinking, and this has always been something that crosses my mind. Anytime the supports are going on, I abhor the little clicking noise that happens when you fast forward the dialogue. But I also don't like to just leave it to go at its own pace with the auto thing, because I always find it takes a weird amount of time for certain lines and stuff. So, but we can make the clicking noise go away if we just try without the system volume. So I'll give that a try for this support here, because we've got one support to listen to. C and up to B for Lysithea and
Hello,
Hilda.
Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason.
It's an explosive!
Your big sister Hilda's here, and
oh, no.
She's going to make you look all grown up.
Oh no.
I don't recall ever asking you to. That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat.
Oh dear.
With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite.
Wow, this happened fast.
Colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle.
The trick is not to knock out any potential partners. I mean, Lysithea seemed pretty enamored with you last time, so I guess this should be something she'll be fond of, but...
If you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt. I've never used makeup before. It's
no?
complicated.
I find that dreadfully difficult to believe.
Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable.
Wait, hold on.
Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked. This is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable.
Wait, how does... But surely showing off her neck is vulnerable.
You're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless. Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you're gracefully extending your fingers.
It makes it difficult to play the game.
Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity.
I think I'm with you, Lysithea. I can barely breathe.
That's enough. This is
enough.
wearing me out.
I'm tapping out. No more.
I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling.
No, Hilda, please.
A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you.
That's a really weird thing to say.
I'm not sure
Please.
I'm cut out for this type of
Stop.
thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet.
Actually, she already has that, just with swords.
No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived.
That's like all you've been doing since you got to the academy is worrying about people looking at you like a child.
Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow, even my heart skips a beat.
What is with you and Lawrence and like, everyone needs to look as beautiful as I want them to be? She means well anyway, whatever. That wasn't where I expected that to go, because in the first one, Lysithea was all like, wow, I wish I had like anywhere near half the put-togetherness that you do, Hilda. And Hilda was all, and Hilda was kind of like surprised by it. But this time Hilda was just like, all right, I'm gonna learn you something good. And Lysithea was like, wait, but I didn't ask for this.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination. right?
People can't resemble each other. It's just not true. Doesn't happen. Actually, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the system sounds off for a bit and just see how I like it with the dial. It makes it weird when this doesn't make any noise, but let's give it a try this way. I'm feeling spicy today. Hey.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church.
Yeah, I don't suppose that anyone has this especially good at the moment.
And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Why are you headed out for the... Oh, you're setting up for the Eastern Church. Oh, it's just the Western Church? Since all that stuff's going on, Rayla's just like, we should probably dismantle the Eastern one too. We should be the only church. Oh dear. Advice box. Okay,
I've reunited with my daughter after years of being apart, but I'm the one who left her in the first place. I don't know what to say, or even how to speak to her.
just love her and treat her with kindness. Sometimes it's best to admit defeat. Slip in some jokes to lighten the mood. Just love her and treat her with Just love her and treat her with kindness. It's as easy as that, Gilbert. God damn it!
I am more than capable of protecting myself from ruffians, but those around me tend to worry, and so I am often denied the pleasure of a private stroll.
It's okay to sneak out sometimes. You're too important, so I'm afraid it can't be helped. I'm happy to escort you.
It's okay to sneak out sometimes.
Black! Actually, I'm not sure which one she wanted to hear. Oh, she's got a bit of a thing for Violet, doesn't she? So probably it was, I'll escort you. I usually enjoy sweets, but the traditional cakes from Enbar are a bit much for my taste. How could those have possibly become a traditional dessert? Sweet smell draws people in? Who cares? Traditions are meant to be broken. The flavor reminds people of the old days. Who cares? Traditions are meant to be broken. Ba-da-ba-dum! That's an easy one. That's an easy one. We all know Edelgard don't care about no traditions. Except for sometimes. Ash, hey buddy, we're feeling better about things? I'm gonna guess no from the look on your face, but you're kinda hard to read, man.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
None, I would wager.
Hey!
Hey! And I obviously haven't improved much, any of my, outside of, my skills outside of the normal, so... I've got bow up to E+, and I've gotten more authority and like a titch more faith, which is, I think, maybe an accident. We should be able to manage a professor level increase, before today is out, though, in addition to all the quests. So we'll get more activity points, we'll be able to train more stuff in the future. We should be able to recruiting people is what I'm talking about here, and that should happen reasonably soon enough. But I think it's probably worth trying Felix again, since we've gotten our strength and speed, our speed and sword increasing even more. Am I up at C+ now? No, just C.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros' body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place.
They didn't find anything. I was the one who found the sword. Oh, no, I guess the mage did find a sword. I just took it.
Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
In a manner of speaking. But do I have any lost items on me? An art book. An art book? That's probably Ignaz's. Oh yes, do we get the saints statues today as well? I think that's maybe a thing that goes on. Ooh, can't wait. Because that's also, I was trying to remember how you got more divine pulses except for the side quest, that like the paralogue that gets you them, but that's the statues that is what does it. And I was just racking my brain. I was like, how do you do it?
Right.
Right, exactly. Wasn't Petra hanging out here earlier? Ah, well, see, yeah, well. Someone who used to live in Brigidae. Caspar, this is your feather.
I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you.
Hey, Caspar. How's it going with you, too?
Unused lipstick.
For someone who likes wooing women. Sylvain, I tried to tell you so many times. I don't think they're going to go for the lipstick on you.
I've never had goings to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of north are cold and have much loneliness.
That's a pretty sweeping accusation.
Professor, I hear you have had worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this?
I do not remember.
You cannot remember?
I cannot remember.
Having possibility? I have amazement.
You are welcome to your amazement and your feather.
I have lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
No problem, pal. We're up at support of C, right? It's going to take a little more to bring to B. It just does. But that said, we can't be too far off, I don't think.
Oh, that man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it?
The hell are you asking me for?
House Fraldarius is a powerful, noble family. linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus.
Quite a lofty title. I'll have to see if he lives up to it.
A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand.
Ah, yes, that fun campaign. That was fun and good.
Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
No. That can't happen. That's not a thing. Oh yeah, Lord Rodrigue, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think this is the guy. Yes, the saint statue is a thing today. We need to talk to Flame for that, but we'll be bumping into her later. Oh, and we also gotta head to the abyss and see what is going on down there. Hey, Catherine.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month.
Why, thank you.
To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower.
I know. Wait, they assaulted the tower? I don't remember that being a thing.
I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them.
Were the ones that we saw executed, were they the ones who attacked the tower, maybe?
As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered.
They better
I
be.
hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Yeah, kill him ourselves and all. So we need to be level 15 if our support is at nothing with Catherine, which I believe it is.
Professor.
Hey, Rodrigue. And I think if you get it down one, it goes to like 12 or something. So regardless, even if I got her up to C, I don't think we're going to be able to recruit her today. But anyway, Rodrigue, hey.
Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius.
Well met.
I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic.
Oh,
However,
yes. I did not hear the
as
however.
I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
Oh man, that group of students, I bet they're really cool and charming and dope looking. And I bet their professor is just like the coolest dude. But I've never met them, so I can't say. Wait, so did no one told this dude that it was going to be the students before he showed up? They just let him travel across the entire kingdom to get to the center of the continent? Hey, Sylvain.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his.
Well, how much of a home has it really been for either of you?
Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
Please what? What are you please about? What do you want me to do about it? I'm sorry. The church will have my head if I don't kill him. I don't have a choice. Actually, speaking of the abyss, we should go there now. That's what I wanted anyway, is to go there now. Hello, DLC supplies. Hello, Sothis.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
There is no pounding in my chest. I don't have a heartbeat. Good talk. Ooh, there's something on a barrel outside my home. It's Angelica tea. Splendid. There's a pupper over there. Oh, I can't wait to get the smith. Oh, hello, what's this? Nimbus charm. A cursed charm said to summon clouds. Its efficacy is dubious. Likely it belongs to someone who avoids sunlight. I didn't even think we could find lost items from them up here. I would assume we find them all in Abyss. It's not gonna stop me from looking around the library for any. I just know one of these days I'll be finding some things in the library. I mean, I probably if we're gonna find anyone's lost item in the library, it'll probably be someone who was standing there last term. You two are still hanging around? Why is he still here? That's what I'm asking. Lord Seth requested my presence. Yeah, you told us.
You, listen up. I've got something to report.
Why did you both turn in unison? That was super creepy.
Actually, if I recall correctly, which is my job and passion, there were reportable happenings up top as well. That's why I'm still stuck with Mr. Bacca.
There were some reportable happenings, all right.
By request of Lord Seth, you can never be too vigilant. Truth be told, I'm used to the guy by now. Not Yuri, though. He shoots him a pointed glare every time he walks by. How eerie is that?
On a scale of not very to very much, I'd say pretty damn. Just imagining Yuri walking by and being like, "Hello there, Abyss Keeper." Appointed knight. Just kind of like keeping pace with him as he walks away.
Elfric used to use his position in the church to look out for Abyss. He basically set this whole place up for us.
Until?
Then some scandal or other forced him out. Gotta wonder what got the church so riled up.
Some scandal or another. Yes, indeed. Hey, do you guys do fish and chips here? Oh, it's no problem. I was a little hungry and I don't really want to drink any of what this is. Is that vinegar? Who's hanging out over the bridge? And say, why do I only say 3 blue dots? Is someone hanging out, one of our Abyssian friends hanging out up top this today? Hello, kitty. A Kironian. Oh. Of House Garen. Would you care for some trout? It looks happy. Delightful.
What about a Gar? I better get something back from... Oh, it looks pretty full. Never mind.
Fight, 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 fight. All right, this is a boring fight. Happy!
Nice sword, Chatterbox. I like how it lights up. That's a neat trick.
I know! I've been hanging it above my door as a ceiling lamp.
But now that you have it, the church is going to want to use your power for their own ends. Are you going to let that happen?
Yep, as I've been doing since I met them, like, 6 months ago. I'm not sure.
Oh, come on. You can't be so passive.
Well, it's calling kettle black. But I'm sorry, Happy.
You gotta think for yourself.
It's just how I am.
You're too good to become one of their stooges.
Oh, Happy, please. Thank you. I don't know what my feeling is with you saying that. I'm honored and sad and a little overwhelmed. It's time to go to the garbage heap. I can't wait to collect some garbage. Yoink, boink, rusted gauntlets, rusted axe. Ooh, please tell me that one of them can be forged into something slightly cooler. Rusted gauntlets, iron gauntlets. Rusted axe. Oh, they're both iron axe rusted. Spirit dust is for increasing magic. Let us give that to someone who we want to increase magic for. Like I was saying before, I think Lysithea has the best magic growth out of all of us. It would sort of make sense. Constance's magic isn't bad. Oh, that's because I'm inside, I suppose. That's so cool that it even takes it into account when you're roaming the monastery. Or does it just take into account where she is? So maybe she's the one who's up top today. Oh, Happy actually has better magic than Lysithea at the moment. Is she higher level? Level 7, level 7. They're the same level. Happy's got better magic, perhaps, but I'm already giving Happy all the defense buffs, so I think to be fair and spread our talents equally, it makes sense to use this on Lysithea. Oh, that counts as a system sound? That's so weird. I'm saving that before I get a chance to regret it. Oh, no. If her strength and things are increased, then that would mean that she's inside, if I'm reading that correctly. I like how all the other students are just hanging out in Abyss on the roster screen all of a sudden, as if they've ever been here, canonically at this point. Yeah, her strength and magic are increased, so currently she's indoors, if I understand that correctly. So, I suppose, unless it goes based on where I am, it depends.
The best fighter in Abyss? Balthus, probably. Yuri's definitely the most cunning. Constance is the strongest with magic.
Hey, we're leaving someone out, are we not?
The most dangerous of them all, though? Happy. You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
Listen, I don't care for your tone. I've heard the rumors, all right. You two are still at, man, you guys must have thighs of steel. No, Constance is outside, so it's based on whether I'm inside or not, which is weird.
You're a busy one, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Always on the road. Being a professor seems like a tough gig.
It's not supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to be able to stay in my room all day studying.
Back when I was first enrolled here, we rarely traveled. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was about it. This really stirs up the old memories. When I took part, my house lost. May have been my fault. It's hard to believe, but I was pretty rash back then.
So hard to believe I don't believe it, in fact. That doesn't sound like you at all.
Hey, think I can join in again this year? Bet you could pull some strings and make it happen. Yeah?
I sure could. You maybe will be an adjutant, maybe. Maybe I can orchestrate that. Maybe that would be easier to orchestrate.
Miklon. I know that guy. In Northern Fargus, he's pretty well known. And not in a good way. The guy does what he pleases. Attacking towns in Margrave Gautier's territory relentlessly. Stealing food and even abducting women. I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs, too. But I'm nothing like that slime bag.
You worry people might compare you? Sounds like you really hate him. You worry people might compare you.
Yeah, a bit. I've got folks who follow my lead, but the similarities end there. A hero's relic can turn a slimebag like Miklon into a knight. I know you've got one of those shinies yourself, but don't go doing anything reckless.
I'm not gonna go abducting anyone if that's what you mean. Good chat anyway. I'm going back upstairs. I wonder where Constance is. Maybe she went up while it was still nighttime, and now that it's dawn, she's like afraid to go back and get to Abyss the normal way. Yeah, her strength and magic are still high, so if she may be indoors somewhere around here. Anyway, there's no time like the present to find out, is there? Sauna time, is it not? Let's do it. Why not? I know loosely what goes on here. You bring a few people, and you have to like increase the steam to a point where they feel refreshed, but not that they die of heat stroke. But you have to like manage it because everyone's heat tolerance is different, I guess.
Have you ever been in the sauna?
I don't know that I have.
I could use a hand.
Oh my god, that's actually what they sound like. I was just guessing.
Professor, have you really never visited the sauna? It's popular with the students, the knights, everyone really. It's the perfect place to relax and wash your worries away. Give it a try.
My top temperature tolerable is like 15 degrees Celsius, so I don't think it'd be good for me. But Hoppy's probably fine. Check out the sauna located between the training grounds and your personal quarters. The sauna boss, access it. We get poultry and wild game. How could I refuse the sauna boss? Why? You two are like twins. Makeup brush. Probably belongs to someone who wears eyeshadow. God, that's bloody unhelpful. Yuri and Petra are the only ones who come to mind. Well, it's not exactly eyeshadow. It's more like liner, but it's supposed to be like eyeshadow, I think. Hello. You can invite someone to join you at the sauna where you'll both strengthen your bond and improve your physical condition. Relax in the sauna without overheating, and both participants will see improved results in faculty training or instruction they receive during this moon. Oh, cool. There are two options that will increase how warm the characters are. Choosing stay longer warms the characters up a little, while choosing increase steam warms up a lot. As they warm up, the gauge will increase. Choose leave to depart. The gauges will fill up as the unit gets warmer. The goal is to reach the black line, which indicates when a unit has become relaxed. If the units share a close bond, it's possible they become relaxed and glow even before the gauge reaches the black line. Characters that get too warm in the sun run risk of overheating and getting dizzy. This happens, the visit to the sauna will end. Keep close eye on how the warms character is happening. God, poor Claude, he looks like he's about to die. The person in the back, it doesn't mind. They're totally fine. If the protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed and has a glow about them, they'll see improved results from faculty training or instruction. If both protagonists and the guests are glowing and feeling refreshed, they'll see a bigger improvement. Oh. Sure, let's give this a whirl. Does it make sense to bring Happy? I kind of want to bring Happy. I kind of want to bring, or should we bring, like, Catherine or... Oh, we can only bring people in our house. Oh, never mind. Oh, right, of course, we can only instruct people in our house. I was going to say we should bring Catherine or Petra to get our bond up, but... Well, what we should do is see who is more desperate for skills at the moment, I guess. Because Claude's fine. I suppose there's some sense to giving it to someone who I'm training in something they're bad at. Like, some of our people are bad, like Marianne, Lawrence, and I think Happy, all have a weakness to brawling. So one of them makes sense for, because we want them to have improved results with brawling, but I guess it's slightly more pressing for Marianne and Happy because I want them to have aura gauntlets by the end. Let's go Happy then. Enter the sauna with Happy. Happy, do you want to go to the sauna with me? Yay! All right, let's do this. We're about to see how this works. So I suppose. Oh, okay, I get it. We only get 5 uses of it. I was because at first I didn't get it. I was like, is there any reason to do the large one when you'd rather just do the short one? Because wow, Happy really looks like she's struggling. But I see we only get a limited number of points. So if we just do the light one too much, then we're not going to get to the. So let's start with the highest one. Increase steam. Oh wow, that did not a damn bit. It really doesn't look like in 5 uses I'm going to be at the green line, does it? Or does it like accelerate in how much it grows? Or is there like a bit of randomness to it maybe? Oh shit! Okay, whoa, okay, it did way more that time. Okay, let's just do a light one now. We'll stay a little bit longer. They warmed up and feel really good. It's time to freaking go, I think. I'm in the green, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, the yellow bit that's blinking means we're in the good spot. Wow, Happy looks so happy. They both do actually. Look at them. Ah, what a successful sauna day we had. Yay! Oh, that's so cute. That was awesome. I can feel my worries drifting away.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Well, I bet you're feeling refreshed and relaxed and ready to take on the world. Make as much use of the sauna as you want. There's never a bad time to take a break. Oh, I just realized I had the system sounds off for that. So if there were funny, like, brrr noises going on during that, I skipped them. Sorry. I'm giving it a try with it during the system sounds off. I think I probably only really want to do it for the supports. Look at my little braid flopping around when I run. Yeah, I'm going to turn the system sounds back on. I'll turn them off. I'll try and turn them off for supports as much as possible, because when it's a long conversation like that, the clicking gets a little... I find it slightly grating. It feels like it sort of makes the pacing of the conversation feel weirder, but for the rest of it, I think it makes sense to have. A sword belt fragment, devoted to training. I think that's Felix's. Hey, to-do.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
Super complicated. What the hell, am I right? Are my cheeks still blushy from the sauna? Oh, no, that would have been fun. Is there any indication of who has been sauna'd? Like, is there a status effect I get anywhere? I guess it'll be more obvious when I'm doing the faculty training or whatever. There'll be one of those little icons. Never mind. I guess that's fine for now. Hey, Dimitri.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lenato.
It's not your fault. We've been over this. You're not on the throne yet.
Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
Will do.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
I know. She looks a bit like the woman who runs the convenience store near my old
I don't have a house. Don't worry about it. House vs. House Lance tournament today. Interesting. So we could, now naturally none of us are like amazing with lances because I've been mostly focusing on other things. But I suppose probably Leone or Raphael would have a good go of it just from their decent physical stats. Even Claude might. I don't suppose we get our battalions, any stats from our battalion for these, do we? So Happy's increased defenses from that are not going to be quite as good. Leone, Raphael, or Claude, I'm thinking. But I do want to do this because I want to get this quest undertaken. This is the Monastery Day where we get like all the quests done. All right, let's compare the stats between these three. Claude, Strength 15, Dex 10, Speed 14, Defense 7. Strength 16, Dex 6, Speed 7, Defense 9. Now, Leone has a better defense than Claude for sure. Strength 10, Dex 13, Speed 15. Her dex and speed are better than him, his strength is slightly higher, and her defense is better. I think the speed's gonna be pretty important. Oh, Bernadetta, was she at the top tier? Oh, because she gets Persecution Complex. I'm gonna go Leone. She also has slightly higher lance, so she'll have better accuracy. Oh, way higher lance, actually, so she'll have better accuracy. Come on, Leone, you can do this, I know you can! It's a shame you don't get any weapon experience for these. Oh my god, we are a little outclassed here. If this is only the first fight... Oh, Leone. Oh, Leone, I made a huge mistake. Do you have to win the fight for Caspar to clear the quest for you? Oh, no. Oh, Leone. Leone, I've made problems. Wait. Oh, my God. This is going to go so poorly for us, Leone. At least we get to go first, though. Nice dodge! Brosif. Oh, wait up! Oh! I thought we'd have a bit more time than that. I didn't even beat the first round. Our strength just wasn't high enough. Damn it! But even Claude wouldn't have been able to manage it. Whatever, I'm glad I got the quest done. You know how fighting tournaments work, right? One-on-one fights, one after another. Each month there are different tournaments. Oh, I can't wait. Yes, I can. I think it'll be positively thrilling. Stupid training ground. Stupid tournaments. Competition is for nerds. Competition's for jocks. Hey, Dorothea.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it.
Now, what the hell do you mean by that? Also, I'm really staring past her, or is it just me? Look at that, he's not even looking nearly towards her.
I sure do wish
she was
there were
leaning,
more
I see.
nobles like you, Professor.
Well, thank you.
A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Believe me, a few girls at the monastery have already told me they've had enough of me. Oh, right, and my authority and stuff has been rising, so we should try and recruit you as well as Felix. Well, I'll try and recruit everyone at the end of this monastery day, regardless. Linny!
You and your class were at that fight in the Holy Mausoleum, right?
Yeah.
I sincerely hope the holy artifacts are unscathed.
I did my best to avoid them, but the Death Knight was romping around there.
I admit I wish I could have been there to see it all, even if it does make me queasy. But I was there too early. I'd gone first thing in the morning.
Ah, shucks. Better luck next time, pal.
At noon, one of the monks chased me out, saying I'd been there too long. Who were they to decide when I've been somewhere too long?
That's suspicious, right? Isn't it, though? I get they were all uneasy, but it sounds like they wanted you out of the way because they knew something was going to happen. Also, that was the mausoleum was open to the public, but there was no one there when the thieves went in. How is it possible that there wasn't even like one other curious scientist aside from Linhart poking around down there? Super weird. Ah, sucks, Linhart. I'm sorry to hear it. Annie, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, how is it going?
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year.
You're saying I shouldn't wear this t-shirt and the booty shorts?
It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Okay, this has been Weather Watch with Annette. Thank you for the advice. Raphael, my guy, how's it going?
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called?
Yeah, you understand the story of this game better than I do.
How important can that stuff really be?
Not very. I'm not sure.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
I think this is a weird comparison to make. You can have muscles and a hot meal. And you can have muscles and a crest. Never mind. Point taken. And such a strong point it was, Raphael, that it's such a great thing that's the last point of this episode because we're all out of time. So, next time we'll be finishing up this monastery day, probably. We've got a lot of talking and still a few more quests to do. And then we'll get, after tea time with Rhea, we'll have one more activity point to spend on something. I suppose meals make the most sense, and we're probably going to want to bring her motivation is at max. Never mind. Oh, because we had the support with her, naturally. Is there a limit to, can I go to the sauna again, or am I only allowed to go to the sauna one time per... I guess it's possible I'll screw up my... Oh, I'm allowed to bring someone else. Cool. It might be that if I go twice, I screw up my good state, but I could get someone else in a good state as well, which is good to know. Yeah. Anyway, we've got all kinds of monastery stuff to do later. Period. So that's all for now. Next video on the channel, I think, is going to be the final trials of our master mode. Sorry, that's Breath of the Wild's master mode, Trials of the Sword, the final trials is what's going up next. That's right. Oh man, I already recorded this one. I don't think world-shattering rage is the right term to describe it. Let's just say I was a little irked. It was my fault for doing it on 3 hearts anyway. But as I maintained many times in the video, some of those problems had nothing got to do with my hearts. They were just stupid things, and it's a stupid game, and anyone who enjoys it, namely me, should feel bad about themselves. But that's what's going up next on the channel, so thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace!
She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of expecting bribes. Sorry. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes.
Like I said, it's just a possibility. Maybe their private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed.